Why, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see, if I walk over here, you can see I did some work on the back wall here. I actually decided to put up all of the struts and also just kind of did some small workarounds and other things. Just mostly did some cleanup detail. And I also decided to smelt up a large quantity of stone because I'm always in need of stone, but yeah, cobble supply kind of diminished because of that, but not really needing cobble for the next part that I am wanting to do. That is because the next thing I'm wanting to do will actually involve this little rail out here. Because I actually want to begin working at least on a outline for the new base, because I have this rail that goes all the way out to nothing, really. There's nothing out there, and I'm actually planning maybe to begin either using the stone to begin building a base out there, or to begin just finishing up general flooring, because the second floor of my first base isn't finished. So I'm debating currently whether I want to make the first floor finished here, or just begin working on a second base, because I can finish the first floor here, and just have my first floor for furnaces, and then I can begin working on like a third floor and such, and actually have like a finished segment of the base. Or I could begin working on a second base, and it will be having a different resource being used into it, which will be stone, which will be interesting because I'm currently sitting in a base made entirely out of flammable product, which means no fire anywhere in this base. Anywhere. There cannot be anything flammable remotely near me. So, I kind of want to make a bit more of a stone base and begin incorporating more flammable products. Maybe even incorporate lava around parts of it. So kind of want to begin maybe doing that. Probably set part of that up this episode. But I need to farm up some more resources. And I'm not entirely sure if that's what I want to begin doing. But I'll come back with you guys with the beginning of what I do plan today. Which will either be building out more of the floor here, or just working on the second base. But yeah, I'll be back with you guys here in a second. Okay guys, I'm over here at the end of the railroad, and I've actually began doing some construction work on the beginning parts of the base. As you can see here, I've already laid out what I'm considering for the style. The style here is going to be primarily using stone, along with the half slab stacked up, similar to what I'm using for the floor, but I'm going to be using it as exterior pillaring. I have it in 2 positions currently, so I just accidentally walked off that edge. But yeah, I have it in these 2 positions right there. Let me come around here so I can actually give you a good view of that. Get out of here. Whoop, come on. And there we go. Back out around here. So yeah, as you can see, I have, opposed to the other base, I have an indented window, opposed to a extended window, along with similar pillars, and the base is actually going all the way down to the ground, opposed to being this floating thing in the air. So this is going to wind up looking a lot more kind of castle-esque as it's appearing here. So this is probably going to be like the first floor or so. Probably going to get pushed back a little bit. I'm thinking maybe cut off the stone on those 2 parts and move it back around so that's the corners of this place. So like this is the entrance room, or maybe I might extend that out by like another 6 or so or something, and then put in the corner bits. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do too much for that, but that's currently how what's happening now. But I'm going to begin laying down some more stone, and I'll get back with you guys with another update on how it's looking. Okay, so I did a bit more of some extensions, as you can see here. Just did a double up on the 6 wide window, and I also now have the corner pillars. I believe those are going to be the corner pillars. They are jutting out by an additional block. I feel like gives the nice bit of difference to the look. So you'll be traveling along the rail here, then you'll come up and you'll see this. This should be the beginning area. That should be the corner bits. Those are probably going to go up a bit higher because it is the corners, so you probably want to have, I don't want like a dome, I want more of a kind of crowning kind of thing, so it's a scoop, I guess. So probably want to have those go up a bit taller. Need to probably do a bit taller windows. Too high is definitely too short. Don't know quite what I'm going to go. Maybe 3 high, maybe 4 even. Curious what I'm going to do for that, but I think that is the beginning area. I don't have a floor at all. This place is also not remotely lit. This place is just no torch grid at all. I need to begin torch gridding here at some point. I feel like that's a smart decision. Just need to do that. But, yeah, don't have that quite yet. But I need to begin doing more parts of that. I'll begin putting in some of the more corner stuff. Might even begin building this more upwards so we have more of a vertical scale of what this place would look like. So I'm going to be back with some more construction. Okay, so I have laid out some more of the stone. I went with a nice 3 high window for now. Might bump that up to 4. Left room for extension. As you can see here, I also did the nice little tile. Almost walked off again. I did a nice little tiling here. So we have all of these side pillars here. This is probably what the main entrance to this place is going to look like. I feel like I need to break up the center here with something though, like maybe indent it by a block and put something there, because it feels kind of odd that it's just this flat stone while I am consistently breaking up the rest of it. So I feel like I need to indent that with something opposed to extending it. I feel like just indent that by 1 and then put some half slabs there or something. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that is currently what I have of the base. I don't have very many resources on me now, though. I used up almost all my stone just on this front bit, so probably going to lay out some more floor work here so that way it's actually considered to be a base. But that's what I have right now. I also can begin considering what I'm going to do for the top bit there, because I do want to begin featuring lava in this base, because I do actually want to kind of build with that, because I'm not able to build with it in that base. I can build with water and stuff, but I kind of want to build with lava over here. It's going to take a bit of work to get a whole bunch of lava over here, but I can do it. So probably going to have like a lava fall or two kind of going down the sides here. So like indent this by a couple more blocks, and then where that mountain range is or something, it will go up quite a bit further upwards, and then I'll have like some lava falls going down or something. I'm not quite sure, but that's what I'm currently kind of like picturing in my head for this kind of base, because I'm planning on keeping all my practical stuff over there, like all the little cells with all the little farms and all the little things that they can do. Like maybe I'll have like a bedroom or some other decorative stuff over here. But over here, I plan on actually having the more aesthetic looking things. I want to kind of have a nice looking base, and then have like a master bedroom or something that's somewhere in the base, or like maybe a couple of farms. But I primarily want to keep it looking good. So that's kind of going to be my main objective for this base. But as you can see, the sun is now setting over this mountain here, so while that's happening, I might do a little bit more work, but probably going to wind up jumping back to the main base and using the rest of the stone in my inventory to finish out the flooring there. Well, it's probably not going to be enough to finish the flooring, but at least enough to say that I tried, because I kind of want to like get as much of that finished as I can, but it's not going to be enough to actually finish. But that's not what's important right now. What's important right now is that I have this base finished out, and that I'll be back with you guys in a second, probably working on the floor. So, be with you guys back in a second. But anyways, guys, that will probably be it for today's episode. Mostly did work on the second base, kind of just had some small talk about what I was planning for the future over there. That's going to require quite a bit of stone, so probably going to have to set up a bit of a mine over there, which I'm perfectly fine with because my mine over here is starting to dry up a little bit, so it's kind of going quite far and not achieving as much as I'm wanting. Matter of fact, I probably am my base over there is probably over top my already existing mine, so probably can just hook that base up to my current already existing one. So I can get more stone and stuff because desperately needing that. Also need to just begin reconsidering how I'm going to just kind of get resources because don't really have a plan for that right now. So going to probably wind up hooking up a mine for that. But yeah, I also want to begin showing you guys what I want to do for next episode. Because if you guys remember last episode, I was talking about, I'm going the wrong direction. Last episode, I was talking about possibly doing the passive mob spawner in like a couple of episodes. Probably not any coming up too soon, but probably soon enough. If I come around this way, I need to begin jumping in the water from this direction, because this is the only way that's open. Because this base is quite sealed off now that I added that wall. I'm used to jumping out that window. But when I climb up this ladder, I can show you the progress we've made on the grass throughout the last little while, as I was doing a bunch of farming on wood and stone for all of my projects. Come up here. Boom. As you can see, the grass has not only spread from the bridge, but has also made a nice little spread out across a couple of the platforms, and things are beginning to spawn up here. Meaning that we actually begin hooking up the passive mob spawners now that we have looks like 2 platforms filled out, another 2 that are getting filled out, and a third one that is in the beginnings of begin filled out. Is that the correct word? Sentence? I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, probably going to actually begin working on how to actively hook this up for the next episode and what I can do in it. So probably going to use all of my glass now to begin hooking that up. So just used up all my stone, probably going to use up all my glass now. But yeah, guys, next episode probably going to begin hooking up the passive mob farm so that way I can get things like pork, leather, even more feathers, because oh boy, I need more feathers. But also might have a nice renewable source for armor, so that way I can actually walk around with armor, which gives me extra health basically. So yeah, probably would be nice, a nice thing to have. So yeah, we can finally do that next episode. Oh, the sheep fell in. So I'll begin hooking that up next episode, but I gotta continue laying out flooring for the second floor here, because need to make sure not to. Oh, the other sheep spawned in there. Where'd you come from? Okay. But yeah, guys, gotta make sure I don't ignore my main base here. So gotta go back to laying flooring, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode where I'll be working on the passive mob farm. See ya. Bye.